There's a moment in everyone's life when everything feels like it's falling apart. The pressure becomes too much, the failures pile up, the silence gets louder, and in that one moment, you think about giving up. You stare at the ceiling at 3 a.m., wondering if it's even worth it. You question your dreams, your efforts, and sometimes, even yourself. But what if I told you that your breakthrough, your miracle, is not a lifetime away? What if it's just one more day? One more day of fighting. One more day of believing. One more day of standing when everything inside you is screaming to fall. You see, most people quit right before their lives are about to change. Right before they win. They throw in the towel just a few inches away from the finish line, never realizing that everything they've ever wanted was just around the corner. One more day isn't just a phrase, it's a mindset. It means refusing to quit today, no matter how hard it gets. It means delaying the surrender and giving your dreams one last shot, every single day. This is not about pretending that pain doesn't exist. This is about embracing the pain and still choosing to continue. This is about resilience, about fire, about the kind of strength that doesn't come from muscles, but from the soul. If you're tired, rest. If you're broken, heal. But whatever you do, don't quit today. Just give yourself one more day. Because that one day might be the day that changes everything. Every great story has a breaking point, a moment where the hero could have chosen to give up, walk away, or stay down. But what makes those stories legendary is not that the hero never broke. It's that they kept going despite the break. We live in a world obsessed with instant results. Everyone wants the success, the applause, the transformation, but very few are willing to endure the silence, the struggle, and the sacrifice that comes before the success. That's where the real test begins. Not when things are going well, but when everything seems to be falling apart. And that's when this mindset becomes everything. Just one more day. It sounds simple, but it's the hardest thing you'll ever do. Waking up and trying again when yesterday drained every ounce of energy you had. Believing in yourself when nothing seems to be working. Taking another step when the path ahead is covered in fog. That's real strength. And the people who live by this, they are the ones who rise. Think about the people who have made it, the ones you admire, the ones you look up to. They weren't always motivated. They weren't always strong. But they had something unbreakable within them, the ability to keep showing up, day after day, when most people would have given up. This video is not for the ones who have it all figured out. This is for the warriors who are tired, broken, but still breathing. For the fighters who want to quit, but choose not to. For the ones holding on to hope with shaking hands. This is for you. And my message today is simple. Whatever you're facing, whatever pain you're carrying, whatever doubt is whispering in your ear, just make it through today. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about forever. Just survive one more day. Because sometimes, all it takes to change your life is to not give up. Just for one more day. Michael had been auditioning for stage roles for nearly 5 years. Every time he stepped into a room, he gave it his all, but every time, he was told, "Maybe next time." He worked nights at a coffee shop just to make rent, and spent his days chasing a dream that seemed to be slipping away. One evening, after his latest rejection, Michael sat on a park bench, feeling completely defeated. The weight of failure crushed him. He opened his phone, ready to send an email to his agent to tell him he was done. No more auditions. No more dreams. He just wanted the pain to stop. But then he remembered something his mother once told him. If you're ever going to quit, wait until tomorrow. Never quit on a bad day. So he gave himself one more day. That next morning, Michael got a last-minute call to audition for a new theater production. He didn't want to go, but he had promised himself. One more day. He went in, gave it everything he had left. And that role? It became his breakthrough. Michael went on to perform on Broadway, and every night on that stage, he whispered to himself, "Thank God I didn't quit yesterday." Sarah was a rising track star in college, the kind of athlete everyone expected to see in the Olympics one day. But one rainy morning during practice, her knee snapped mid-sprint. The pain was unbearable, but the silence afterward was worse. Doctors told her she might never run again. For months, she couldn't walk without help. Depression crept in. Her dreams felt like memories. She thought of quitting, not just sports, but life. But in her darkest hour, her old coach visited her and said, "All I'm asking is one more day. Just try again tomorrow." And so she did. One day at a time, Sarah started to heal. Rehab was brutal. The pain didn't vanish. But she didn't stop. Every time she wanted to quit, she remembered the promise. One more day. 2 years later, Sarah wasn't just walking, she was running. And in 2024, she qualified for the national team. Her success wasn't built in one day. It was built because she refused to quit every day. David opened a small bookstore in a world ruled by Amazon. Everyone told him it was a bad idea, but books were his passion. He poured his heart, savings, and time into his dream. But the customers didn't come. Bills piled up. His landlord threatened eviction. And one day, he sat in the middle of his quiet shop and cried. That night, he wrote a farewell post for his customers, planning to close for good the next morning. But as he stared at the screen, something stopped him. He remembered a quote. "Success is often just beyond the point where most people stop." So, instead of quitting, he posted a heartfelt video telling his story, about the love for books, the struggle, and how tomorrow might be his last day. The video went viral. Thousands of people came. Orders flooded in. The store not only survived, it became a symbol of resilience. And all because he gave it one more day. Mira had failed her medical entrance exam twice. Her friends were already in college, moving ahead with their lives. She felt stuck, embarrassed, and lost. Everyone told her maybe medicine wasn't for her. The night before her third attempt, she broke down. Her confidence was gone. She felt like she had let her parents and herself down. But in that moment, her younger brother walked into her room and said, "Dee Dee, just try one more time. I believe in you." That sentence changed everything. It gave her enough hope to push forward. Mira studied like never before. She cut distractions. She faced every doubt. And in her third attempt, she passed. Today, Mira is a doctor. She saves lives every day. But the first life she ever saved was her own, with one more day. No one knew Ryan was struggling. On the outside, he was the funny guy, the helpful friend, the one who had it all together. But inside, he was slowly breaking. Anxiety, hopelessness, and darkness clouded his every thought. He had written the note. He had made the decision. He didn't want to wake up tomorrow. But right before he took the final step, his phone buzzed. A message from an old friend. "Hey man, just wanted to say I miss you. Let's talk soon." It wasn't much, but it was enough. He paused, cried, and decided, "Okay, one more day." That one more day led to a therapist, to healing, to purpose. Years later, Ryan now runs a mental health awareness group that has helped hundreds of people find light in their darkness. Because sometimes, saving a life doesn't take a miracle. It just takes a message, a pause, and the courage to live one more day. Maybe you saw yourself in Michael, standing at the edge of a dream you've been chasing for years. Maybe you connected with Sarah, watching your identity slip away after one life-changing moment. Or perhaps you felt the pain of David, holding on to a vision that no one else believed in. You might be like Mira, trying again and again, wondering if success will ever knock on your door. Or maybe you're Ryan, smiling on the outside, but silently begging for someone to notice your pain. Each of their journeys was different. The struggles weren't the same. But there's one thing they all had in common. They chose to live one more day. That single decision, to not quit today, made all the difference. And maybe that's exactly what you need to hear right now. You don't need to have it all figured out. You don't need to know what tomorrow will bring. You don't need to be strong every single moment. You just need to hold on today. Because the truth is, breakthroughs don't always come in big, dramatic moments. Sometimes, they come quietly, after days, weeks, even years of fighting, failing, and standing back up. Success doesn't come to the strongest or the smartest. It comes to those who refuse to give up. And I get it. Life is hard. Dreams take time. Pain can feel permanent. But nothing lasts forever, not even the darkness you're in right now. The sun doesn't always rise in a blaze of glory. Sometimes it creeps up slowly, silently, and before you know it, the night is over. And just like that, your storm will pass too. So here's what I want you to do. When you feel like giving up, when the pressure gets too much, when your mind starts whispering that you'll never make it, don't listen. Instead, tell yourself this: I will not quit today. I'll fight for one more day. Because one more day could be the moment the universe shifts. One more day could bring the opportunity you've been praying for. One more day could change your life, forever. You are not weak because you're tired. You are not broken because you're hurting. You are still here. And that means you are stronger than whatever is trying to break you. So breathe. Stand up. Wipe your tears. And walk forward. Not forever. Not for a month. Not even for a week. Just for one more day. Because sometimes, that's all it takes.